Watching my friends continue to work, continue to go to school, get engaged, get married, those kinds of things that I always thought would happen for me.
I will never forget it.
I was fearful of my own mortality.
It was like all of the air was just sucked out of my lungs. I couldn't breathe.
It's still, I think, unfair what happened to me, but I'm alive.
If she had been diagnosed even 5 years ago, I don't know that she would have survived.
Without AI, I wouldn't be alive.
She was good from day one. Perfect baby, never had terrible twos. We were buddies from the very beginning.
My mom was my best friend in the whole wide world. You know, you have your little school friends or whatever. My mom was my bestie. We always went shopping together. We did everything together.
Every stage from baby, toddler, little girl, teenager, young woman, all of it's just been precious and perfect.
I've always wanted to own a house in Somerville, have a cute little historic house, and be a mom, be married, and have a brood of children. I thought for a while I wanted like 6, but I've come down to 4.
She always wanted to be a teacher. She played school when she was little.
My mom's a teacher, and when she would go to the teacher supply store, I would take my allowance money and buy my own little grade books and my own stickers. I found a job 2 weeks before school started, 2017, 2018, teaching 3rd grade. I loved it. It was my dream job. Everybody on my team was 25 and under, and we just had the best time. Everybody warned me. They said, you've done your student teaching, yeah, you've been in schools, but there is no sick like a first-year teacher sick.
It was just that winter, 2018, and she caught a cold, she got the flu, and you just keep going like we all do. If you don't feel well, you go to work. We just kept thinking the next day she'll get better. That morning I went to work and she came in here and told her dad, I cannot go to work another day. We have to go to the doctor and see what's wrong.
My doctor took my blood, and I'll never forget when he walked into the room, his face was white, and he said, something's wrong with your white count, you need to go to the hospital.
I talked to my husband on lunch and he said, we're going to the ER, and I can hear his voice in my head. He said, she has leukemia. And it was like all of the air was just sucked out of my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And that's the day it began. 60 days, we were in the hospital, several rounds of chemotherapy.
I was fearful of my own mortality, and I was fearful that I would lose my fertility and not be able to see that dream of becoming a mom come true. But, Mom said, take it day by day. And that really, I think, was what got me through.
Did finally get her into remission. We were home for 2 weeks. She went back in May for her first bone marrow transplant. I think we knew pretty quickly that that first transplant didn't work. Pretty soon after that, she was diagnosed. It was back.
And that's where the oncologist came to me and we talked about testing her relapse sample post-transplant on our comprehensive genomic panel. And we wanted to see what was driving the tumor.
And now they found the FLT3 on my mutation on my genes, and they found the IDH mutation on my gene.
And we changed her therapy based on that particular information.
The IDH medication that I'm on was approved by the FDA in July of 2018.
We can definitely make a meaningful difference in the outcomes of these patients who absolutely have no options at that time.
I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. You can't really always know what the inside of your body needs. So it's cool that a machine can do that for you. Without it, I would not be in remission. I would have not gotten into remission to have my second transplant.
I was told pretty early that because she had no siblings, I was her best bet to be a donor. They say that siblings are the best match, that it wouldn't work. But I was going to give her whatever I had. And I said, let's do it.
I already loved and adored and just cry thinking about how wonderful she is. And now tenfold that. She gave me life twice. She saved my life.
I could not have been the patient she was. She took it all without complaint. She fought and she won. We lived it. We lived how important it is for for physicians and researchers and scientists to keep asking questions, keep looking, because you're on the cusp of the next discovery that's going to save a life.
Without AI, I wouldn't be alive.
Her life saved is going to impact others. She's going to be a teacher and a mom. Isn't that an amazing gift to give to the world?
I feel great. I feel wonderful. I feel energetic and ready to take on tomorrow.